What are the right indicators and green flags that you hired the right attorney and your case is moving in the right direction? On this channel, we're going to be talking about positive things related to your case and your legal representation.
That's my law partner, Eric Mausner. I'm Tom Graham, and on this channel, we discuss all things personal injury. We go into insider tips, things you should know about your claim, and how to navigate the sometimes challenging course of a personal injury lawsuit.
So what are some green flags that indicate that you hired the right lawyer?
So green flag number one, your lawyer has a history and reputation for doing excellent work.
And how would you figure that out?
I think you could figure that out probably a little bit by your online research, looking at their website, looking at past results, which lawyers will list. That doesn't mean everything, but it's an important thing to look for. I think you could look into their Google reviews, how past clients have performed, and you want to look at how long they've been doing this, right? Ask them some standard questions. How many times have you been in court? Have you actually done a trial? How long have when did you graduate? How long have you been doing this? So that you know they've handled cases, and even more particularly, they've handled cases that relate to your case, right? So for those people that really want to do their due diligence, double check, make sure everything is dotted and crossed, you can look on the bar website, make sure your attorney has an active license. Typically that's not an issue, but you can also sometimes see if they've had a disciplinary record. It might be an important thing to know. Another thing, if you have a friend in the community that is an attorney, or perhaps a family member that's an attorney, you could ask them, because typically people get a reputation amongst lawyers, and if you have a good reputation, it likely means you're a solid person, you're going to do a good job, and maybe that'll lend a little more credibility. But if you want to know how other clients have had an experience, like I said, Google reviews I think would be a good way to look. And in that first conversation with your attorney, you're going to learn quite a bit, and you're going to see if you kind of jive with them. Maybe even ask to come in and see their office, meet their staff, that type of thing. Green flag number two, your attorney only handles personal injury cases. And we see this all the time, especially here in Miami.
Yeah, I think you want to be with a lawyer who only handles that particular area of law, whether it's personal injury or any other service or area of law that you need. You should be with a specialist, be with somebody who focuses only on personal injury law.
Yeah. As things evolve and time passes, in the olden days, there was sort of one attorney, two attorneys in town that would handle everything from your will to buying your house to your issues with your car to your personal injury case. That's really no longer the way it goes. You want an attorney that's on the cutting edge and that only does this stuff and that knows the very latest updates, using the best tech for our field, going to the best seminars, surrounding themselves with the best people. And if you don't have that person, you're kind of doing yourself a disservice, because you need to have that person that's only doing this and has their finger absolutely on the pulse. Green flag number three, actual experience. So you're going to want to look at what your attorney has done to get them to the point where they are when they sign your contract. For instance, did they start off maybe as a prosecutor or a public defender, where every single day they're in court making arguments to a judge, making arguments to a jury, that sort of thing that would lay a groundwork for excellence in this type of field? Did they work for a prestigious firm or a big firm that handles personal injury cases? Because if they did, they probably have insight on how to put cases together, how to negotiate, and they're going to understand the realities of making a hard case work. Number three, what is their track record in actually going to trial on cases in personal injury? Number four, are they going to train regularly to go and be around the type of people that are the best in the industry and learn from them? These are things that might seem really obvious, but a lot of personal injury lawyers, especially here in Miami, they're not really doing that, because it's very easy to hold yourself out as a personal injury attorney and you'll get a little bit of success and people will come to you, but it's not very easy to be the most excellent personal injury attorney and to really do the hard work.
I think so. Number five, in conjunction with all of that, do you like your personal injury lawyer? Are you connecting with your personal injury lawyer? You should like your lawyer. You should like their personality. You should get along with them. So they should have a mix of things before you actually decide to hire them.
Right. Number six, is your personal injury attorney smart, intelligent, and know the subject matter? And part of that is knowing the medicine, knowing how to read the medical records, go through it and understand the various diagnosis, the treatment plan. That's important for a lot of reasons, both putting the case together and explaining things and helping the client. And with that, is your attorney capable of hiring the best experts for your case? So do they have a financial history where they can secure the best experts for your case? And this is especially true in massive injury cases where you're going to need 6-7 experts, or medical malpractice cases where you absolutely have to have the best physicians and the best medical doctors working as part of your team, or else your case is not going to go the distance.
I think a lot of that comes with experience too. So if you hired a lawyer who's just out of law school hanging his own shingle, that lawyer may not have the resources and the experience to really maximize the result on your case.
Right, the firepower, the connections, the know-how.
I mean, I remember when I first became a personal injury lawyer, it took a long time to learn how to read medical records. You're Googling every medical acronym. You're looking up every procedure, every word. I mean, you know, doctors go to law school for at least 4 years, sometimes 8, sometimes longer, right? With the residency, all the things the doctors have to go through for the training. So, you know, for a personal injury lawyer to pick up on that lingo and pick up on a whole new industry takes a lot of time.
Years. And in fairness to you, when you first started, you did the hard work, you put in the years, and while you were learning and getting your chops, so to speak, if memory serves, you were working with other attorneys that maybe had done it for 20 years, so you could download off them to get to the point where you are today. And at the end of the day, the bottom line, the biggest green flag, I think, and it goes to something you had said, but is your lawyer a good person? Are they going to do the right thing? Do they help the community? Do they really want to help you? Or are they in this game just for themselves?
Yeah, you want to be the firm that is compassionate. You want to be the lawyer who's compassionate, who understands what you're going through. It's going to take the time to guide you through the process. If you hire a lawyer who's all flash, or the firm's too big or too busy, you're not going to get the treatment that you deserve.
Exactly. So you want to have a lawyer that's going to tell you, tell the truth no matter what. Don't even tell a little white lie. We need to be ethical. We need to be accountable for ourselves and take ownership of our own issues in this case. And if you're not getting that, if you're getting the kind of lawyer that gives you that feeling like, not really right, or you wouldn't want to tell your family member what you're doing with the lawyer, then it's time to really reconsider. So the green flag is, are they a good person? Are they wholly ethical and honest about everything?
I agree. All lies can surface. Distrustful acts can backfire. You want to approach your personal injury case with nothing but honesty and integrity. Thanks for stopping by our channel. We hope you enjoyed learning about the personal injury practice. We'll be giving out lots of tips and insider information on this channel, so please like, subscribe, come back and visit us. This is Eric Mausner, Tom Graham, personal injury lawyers in Miami, Florida.